Hi guys and welcome. I'm Laura Sherrill from Balance Bombshells, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Pearl's ovulation kit. So this is an ovulation kit is something that I think many women know of using when they're trying to get pregnant, but you can also be using this as you're learning cycle syncing and as you're learning your cycle. So I'm going to dive in and show you how to be able to use this kit. So if you want to use these for your own fertility and trying to get pregnant, absolutely these ovulation kits will totally help you understand when you're in the right window to be trying. But if you're starting to learn your cycle and you're really trying to understand how your body is shifting into each of your cycle phases, or people also use these to not get pregnant, so you can also use this to be able to know when you obviously should be staying away from your partner. But these ovulation kits are really easy, and what I love about it is they have an app that you can download on your phone, and then this kit syncs with, and then it'll send reminders to your phone about what test strips to do, and then you can take a picture and it uploads it and it actually charts it for you, which I find amazing because not all cycle apps are like that. So I'm really excited to dive into this ovulation kit with you today. I have a lot of women who have been trying to understand their cycles even more. And before we get into how to use the kit, I just want to explain briefly why you should care so much about your ovulation phase. So this is a time of month where it lasts about 3 to 5 days, and it usually comes about 2 weeks before your period and about 1 week or so before you might have any PMS symptoms. But your ovulation phase is a really great time of month where your energy peaks. It's at its highest thanks to the hormone estrogen, which peaks during this time. And that results in you feeling really energetic, really charismatic. You are your charming, happy-go-lucky self. And Mother Nature designed you to be that way so that you would have energy to go out and find a mate so you can then reproduce. So there's always a reason why our body is acting in a certain way, why we might feel more energy at parts of the month where we might have lower energy naturally at other parts. And if you can understand this about yourself, you can begin to plan out your life better. So I literally cycle think everything in my life, from my work habits, from my food habits, from my fitness habits, even the communication that I'll have with my partner or my family or my friends. It dictates my social calendar. So I am a huge advocate in understanding your cycle and completely living alongside it. I feel like it gives women this sense of calm and peace and serenity to finally feel in alignment with themselves. And your body and your mind already wants to work this way anyway. We just need to find these tools to be able to make sure that you have everything that you need to be able to be on this journey of health and wellness. So your ovulation phase, and this is the part that I didn't really understand when I was trying to balance my hormones, where I was really trying to fix the PMS week and the period week. And what I didn't understand, that those 2 weeks were a symptom of my ovulation phase not essentially working the way that it should have. So I didn't really understand that those weeks are a reaction to a phase not working correctly. So if you're noticing like, hey, I'm having a few more PMS symptoms, I'm having a bit more period problems, I highly recommend looking at your ovulation phase, which these kits can really help dictate for you. They're going to help you understand when you're ovulating. Are you ovulating too late in your cycle? Are you ovulating too early? Are you ovulating at all? So like, this is going to be really helpful to be able to get that snapshot, so then you know how to actually improve your cycle and to improve your life. So I actually focused the most energy on fixing my ovulation phase. And as I started doing that, my PMS symptoms started to subside. My period problems started subsiding. And now I don't get PMS, or if I get tired, or if I get a blemish, like I know why, versus before, like not understanding whatsoever. So I think the overall theme for our video today is good vibes, and I'm wearing my good vibes sweatshirt that I found at Target, which has like literally the cutest clothes sometimes. And it was such a good Target find, but that is the theme of our video today, as we really, grab those good vibes and make sure that our body and our mind are in full alignment. Okay, so first you download their free app, which you can find on your iPhone or your Android, for wherever you download your apps. Look for Pearl Fertility. And then you want to buy one of their kits, and I'm going to leave a link below of how you can get their kits sent to you at home. And so it kind of looks like this. They also have kits where you can test. So this one tests 2 of your hormones. They have kits that will test 3 of them. So this one will cover your follicular stimulating hormone that rises in your follicular phase. And then it tests your luteinizing hormone, which peaks during your ovulation window. So I'm going to go a bit through of what that means here. But then some of the kits they have test strips for your progesterone levels, which you would then test roughly around like day 21 of your cycle to confirm that ovulation actually happened. So if you're, at all concerned of, I can't tell if I'm actually ovulating or not, those progesterone strips are going to confirm to you that it's happening. So this is really great insight where you don't have to make a visit to the doctor and you don't have to get a blood sample done. You're literally just peeing on test strips. That's all it is. So what will happen is once you sync the app to your kit, you'll get notifications every day about, are you doing a blue test strip, which is your follicular stimulating hormone, or are you doing a pink test strip, which is your luteinizing hormone, or are you doing one of each? So that's really going to help create the graph on the app that's going to showcase how your body is flowing through these phases. So your follicular stimulating hormone, you would test this after your period ends, and you will keep going until the app tells you to essentially stop. And so every single morning, you will take out one of these strips and you pee on it. You can use the little cup that it comes with a test strip, and it goes over the line that you can use. So I'm actually going to open one of these for you so you can see what it looks like. And don't worry, they're labeled. If you're ever confused and you're like, shoot, I don't have it wrapped up in the color that it came with, it tells you on the package too, so you don't completely get screwed up. So it's a really thin test strip like this, and then you can see the black line right here where you don't want the urine to go over. And so you test that and you leave it lying flat for about 15 minutes, and then their app also has a alarm clock where you can just set the 15 minutes. So I would do this in the morning, and I would just leave it out, and then I would just start getting ready for the day. And then usually by the time I was either done with my makeup and about to do my hair, the test strip, the alarm clock would go off. So when it goes off, that's when you then take a picture right in the app. It has the function to completely do this for you. You take a picture of the test strip, and then it charts it for you. So then you don't have to do anything else besides take the picture, and then you throw it out because you don't really want pee sticks just hanging out on your counter. So then that is your follicular stimulating hormone. And what this hormone is doing is it's actually, so it really is steadily happening during your follicular phase. And then it's basically telling your body to stimulate your follicles to release an egg, which is what we need for our ovulation phase. And so as women, I think, there's a lot of busy, active, ambitious women in our community, and we can't wish away being women. The only thing we can do is use our bodies to our advantage the way that Mother Nature designed our bodies to be. We're obviously releasing eggs every single month, which is why we're then getting our period, or you're then using that to get pregnant. So this is just the way that our bodies are designed to function. So this hormone is helping your body release an egg. So then as you near your ovulation phase, you're going to start testing follicular stimulating hormone and your luteinizing hormone, the pink strip. I don't know if you can kind of see that there. So this is the same thing. It is a thin strip that you then will either pee on or put in a little cup like this so you can test it. And then you lay it flat, you wait 15 minutes, and then you take a picture in your app, and it is charting it for you. So then you're going to get a really nice picture of what your cycle is looking like with these hormones. So your luteinizing hormone, you'll get a double line when that hormone, basically when your egg is released, you have about a 24 to 36 hour window that the egg has released. So women will know of that, if they're trying to get pregnant, that is going to be their heavy trying window. Or if you're not getting pregnant, we won't talk about this in this video, but it is a time that you would avoid it. There's clearly more that goes into that, so please do not use this video for family planning. This is just information purposes only. So once you got that double line, that's when you know that your ovulation is essentially happening. If you don't get it, that means that you haven't really released an egg. And so it's something that you do want to look into of like, why is my body not doing that? And the reason why we would care about that, not just so that you can one day have children if that's what you decide, and even if you don't want children, you still want your body releasing those eggs because it's really good for our health. We actually go through this intense cleansing process every single month. When we're having our period, our body actually goes through this huge cleansing period. And so you want your body functioning properly, and that includes ovulating. And so another reason, like on your everyday life in which you can categorize this, is that when you are ovulating correctly, your energy is going to be really high, your skin's going to be like bright and glowing. I call it the ovi glow because we get this ovulation glow where our cheeks get really ruddy, or they get really red to show that you're fertile. And so like you can actually save money on not having blush. But just by understanding that ovulation is happening or not, what you need to work on, or just the fact that you want to confirm everything is okay with your health, these ovulation kits can really help do that. So I've seen other ones before where they just test your luteinizing hormone. And what I love about Pearl's kits is that you actually get to test more than one hormone, which I think is always really beneficial. And the fact that you can do it without a blood test, you can literally do this in the comfort of your own home. And then I do love that their kits also include, some of them include progesterone strips, so you can understand that, or you can confirm that ovulation has happened, and then you need enough progesterone anyway for your hair, for your skin, for reducing wrinkles and cellulite. Like progesterone is really a beauty hormone. So even if you want to use these kits to be able to make sure like if your body has enough progesterone or not and you're ovulating correctly, that's really going to give you that healthy, vibrant mind, body, physically, emotionally, like that's what's driving your health essentially. Their kits also come with an instruction guide. So if you're just like, Laura, I don't know what you're talking about, I need more visuals, please. They have a instruction guide where you can actually go in and see what this looks like. You can also use it on tracking your period, which is really great. I always really appreciate having these apps on my phone that tell me when my period is coming or when my ovulation is coming, because then I feel like you're just so much, you don't have to think about it. You're not like, oh, wait, when is that happening? My friends invited me to go to a pool party. Am I going to be having my period? And you can just look on your phone, or you're just like, oh, it's coming up next week. Like, no big deal. Their kits also come with pregnancy tests if you need that. So if you've been using these for family planning, they do have that capability as well for you. But I know a lot of women are starting to use these ovulation kits to be able to understand their cycle and to really take their health into their own hands. So that is how that, like, this is super simple and easy on how to use this ovulation kit, because it really is that simple. You literally just like connect to the app, get the kit, and then it's telling you every single day what test strip to use, what color, so you don't get completely confused. And even when you unwrap it, like if you're ever confused of even like what the wrapping looks like, the sticks are also color coded for you. So like you really can't get this wrong unless you're just like getting up super early and going to do this in the dark and you didn't look at the color. Like it's totally cool, but then you would know when you go to take the picture. And then it's super user friendly because you're able to just take pictures. You know, that's all the tracking that you end up doing. So I will leave the link below so you can get these kits delivered to your home, and you can check out Pearl Fertility's website. They're doing amazing things on women's health, and I'm just so excited to share their product with you. I'll talk to you soon.